Hi, it's me, the sex communist. I'm a lot like the regular communist, but on top of being upset about our more tanky Chapo getting banned, I'm also upset about our incels getting banned. The incel. Frequently a target of internet ridicule, the incel is often seen as a prime example of someone identifying with an ideology built around weakness. But what if I told you here that the real issue is a matter of perspective, and that from another vantage point, the incel is actually a useful tool that can be used for communism? We must analyze the incel as political sex extremists. Their political dimension is one that's not often talked about. It's known as the sex axis. The incel is fundamentally concerned with where sex is being distributed. On the far left, everybody should be having sex, while on the far right, only one person gets to have sex. The sex axis is also called the sexist, which is what some radical liberals might try to call this idea. Those on the far left of the sex distribution axis are often those who have been dispossessed from sex. That's right, the incel is the proletariat of sex. And as a sex communist, I seek to ally them to our cause. To analyze the plight of the sexually dispossessed, we must first adopt their language and analyze sex through the lens of a concept called sexual market value. Here, the incel makes a very lucid point about sexual distribution, namely that the top 1% of chads are slaying over 50% of the poon. Those at the top have more poon than they'll ever need, while those at the bottom have to fight for scraps just to get by. Now, for years, we have been told this lie, that the top few percent of chads getting all the poon would be good for everybody else, through the concept of Trickle-Down Cum. However, this idea that worn-out Stacies will descend the social ladder and become single mothers riddled with STDs to the point of getting to the level of the proletariat is simply not realistic, because secondary chads, also called brads, will swoop in and make sure that the proletariat get nothing. The sex proletariat may be waiting until they're old and gray before they can slay any poon at all, and by that time, it'll be too late. The comparisons between sex and financial capital don't stop there. If everybody knows that everyone wants to have sex with you, you are marked as a high sexual market value target, and your sexual market value will just keep going up. But for the sex proletariat, who doesn't have much sexual capital, no one will sleep with them, and so their sexual market value continues to get lower and lower and lower. It's a process by which the sexy gets sexier and the sexless gets sexlessier. This, of course, is very similar to the fact that financial capital is an endlessly reinforcing positive feedback loop that will inevitably culminate into a post-human monstrosity that has outgrown the need for humanity as a process. I don't think that sexual capital is going to do that, but you can't be too sure. And might we argue that the current state of neoliberal capitalism is to blame for the uneven distribution of sex? I'm not gonna flesh that idea out. I'm just gonna throw it out there, and I'll leave it to you to work out how that makes sense. Look, all I'm saying is it's a little hypocritical for me as a communist to want to seize all of Jeff Bezos' financial capital but leave his sexual capital untouched. Listen, people, I hate to break this to you, but Jeff Bezos is fucking. He's probably fucking a lot, and he's gonna keep fucking. He's gonna keep fucking until we do something about it. So what's the solution? Well, I think the answer is staring us straight in the face. The state-mandated GF. This is actually a solution that's already been floated in involuntary celibate communities, so we already know it must be a good idea. Everyone will get a state-mandated GF. To each the poon that they desire, from each the poon that they can provide. Sexually dispossessed of the world. Unite! You have nothing to lose but your virginity! Now, some of you may say that this plan only really benefits the people at the bottom of the hierarchy, and that for everybody else it sounds like an authoritarian hellscape. Oh, am I supposed to respond to that? Sorry, fella, the sex gulags aren't much better than the regular ones. See ya! Hi, I'm here in the sex gulags. It's a lot like 50 Shades of Grey, but somehow even less consensual. This video was predictably demonetized because it was talking about sex. And I know what you're thinking, oh no, this YouTuber's finances are in jeopardy. How is he gonna make money off of this video? Top of your mind, as it should be. Well, don't worry, Surfshark VPN is here. Surfshark VPN is the only VPN. That's it, it's the only VPN. It is also my favorite VPN, and this statement will never be contradicted. As you guys know, VPN stands for virtual penis. Something, 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 protection, something, something, something. STDs. Surfshark VPN is doing a Black Friday deal, much like the blackness that surrounds me currently. I'm running with this shit. You could use it to change your location, to look at deals on the internet from different places on the earth to see if the price is different. Wow, it's like the deal is spiraling into another deal, like some kind of positive feedback loop. Capital really do be manifesting dough. So here's the deal. If you go with Surfshark in the next 3 days or so, before Cyber Monday, you're gonna get 4 months off a 2-year plan and 84% off a 2-year plan.
So 4 months free, 84% off. That's a steal. Someone's being stolen from. I'm not sure who. I don't know where I am. It's too dark. Use code DREG and you will instantly get laid.